I don't see any language as regional, to be honest. I don't think any language is, vernacular or mainstream or universal. I think language is essentially just a form of telling that story within a larger thing, which is cinema, which is actually the real language, right? So, to a lot of people, including me, it doesn't matter that I watch, say, Pushpa or a KGF or a Kantara in Hindi, because that's really what I did it in. It was in the dubbed version. They were speaking Hindi, all right, but I think what they were trying to say is far more important than the language they were saying it in. And we've reached that across the world now. So it doesn't matter to anyone whether Squid Game is in Korean. It doesn't matter to anyone that Narcos was in Spanish or Money Heist was in Spanish. So that way the world is coming together, and because it's coming together on the internet, it had to show on the cinema screen too. It had to spill over into the larger theatrical entertainment. These are people who've seen South Indian films one after the other on satellite television and on OTTs and on YouTube all through. Now they can watch it on the big screen too. So it was inevitable, I think, and I'm glad it's happened, because now it's really not about this is a Bollywood movie or it's a Collywood movie or it's a Tollywood movie or a Sandalwood movie. It's a movie, and it's a great story being told that actually saves Indian theatres, because there aren't that many countries in the world with that many languages. And if everyone's going to watch movies from all languages, you have that many options to screen in a multiplex, right? Which is great for the theatrical business as well. In that respect, I have to say, I think the big news of 2022, at least for me, was Sandalwood. I didn't even know Bangalore makes that many movies, right? And Kantara was this film that came from nowhere, and it captured public imagination. KGF, of course, didn't come from nowhere. KGF had already been made. It was a huge success. And then KGF 2 got made, and it became the biggest thing ever. Like 1,400 crore means that everyone in every small town, in every nook and cranny of India has watched that film in a theatre. Because you only have that many screens, right? And only that many seats. You have to fill up all of them to make 1,400 crore. So everyone went to watch KGF 2. We'd obviously consume Telugu cinema. We obviously consume Tamil cinema. Malayalam, of course. Malayalam is the big draw in OTT platforms. Anyway, they make the best, from an artistic perspective, the best movies. But hey, there's Kannada movies too. So that was the big news of 2022, according to me. Well, social media is effectively a lot of people with a lot of voice, right? How seriously you're going to take each and every voice depends on the quality of that voice. How important is every opinion depends on how much perspective there is in that opinion for you to follow it, right? And it's always going to remain the case. And there's a lot of unemployment in the world, certainly a lot of unemployment in India. So it's going to create a lot of junk voice also, because you're just saying it because you want to say something. You feel really important. You want to tag. So I think so far as pop culture is concerned, or cinema is concerned, or shows are concerned, it helps in building a buzz, and it helps in destroying a buzz as well. But the proof will always be in the pudding and its eating of it. The proof will always be in the picture. I think the one big fallout I thought in 2022 was Lal Singh Chaddha. I really felt that film did not get a chance in the theatres. It was a fantastic movie, mounted, scaled beautifully, telling a lovely story that I was personally drawn by. We've seen Forrest Gump, but this was a lovely adaptation, bringing contemporary Indian history into Forrest Gump. It was a story that needed to be told. It was a story that needed to be enjoyed on the big screen. And there were a lot of people who watched the film on OTT thereafter and loved it. So why didn't they go to the theatre, right? And I think one of the things that people did not go to the theatre for is because a whole bunch of people saying, oh, it's not great, it's not good. And as it is, people had inertia over going to cinemas at that point, right? People were too used to staying at home. I think that movie did not get a chance as a result of all the rubbish that happened. But I really hope that's not the case in the future.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.